My lord, since this case has adjourned, certain evidence of a rather startling character has come into my hands. The evidence is such that I am taking it upon myself to ask your lordship's permission to have the last witness for the prosecution, Romain Hylger, recalled.
When exactly, Sir Wilfrid, did this evidence come to your knowledge?
The evidence was brought to me last night after court was adjourned.
Really, my lord, I must object to my learned friend's request. The case for the prosecution is closed and
Mr. Myers, I had not intended to rule on this question without first observing the customary formality of inviting your observations on the matter. Yes, Sir Wilfrid.
My lord, in a case where evidence vital to the prisoner comes into the hands of his legal advisors at any time before the jury have returned their verdict, I contend that such evidence is not only admissible, but desirable. Now, happily, there is clear authority for my position to be found in the celebrated case of the King against Stillman, reported in appeals cases.
Sir Wilfrid, you need not trouble yourself with the citation. I'm quite familiar with the authority. I should now like to hear from the prosecution. Mr. Myers?
I respectfully submit, my lord, that the course my friend proposes is, save in extraordinary circumstances, quite unprecedented. What, may I ask, is this startling new evidence of which Sir Wilfrid speaks?
Letters, my lord, letters from Romain Hylger.
I should like to see these letters to which you refer, Sir Wilfrid.
My good friend told me only as we were coming into court that he intended to make this submission, so that I had no opportunity to examine the authorities. I seem to remember a case, 1930, the King versus Porter, I believe it was.
No, Mr. Myers, it was the King versus Potter. It was reported in 1931. I appeared for the prosecution.
And if my memory serves me well, your lordship's similar objection was sustained.
Well, for once, Mr. Myers, your memory serves you ill. My objection then was overruled by Mr. Justice Swinton, as yours is now by me.
Romain Hylger,